Hey guys, it's Michelle. Pardon the weird glow on my face. I got my computer uploading, it's been such a day, you have no idea. Uploading the new giveaway video. So, I'm probably gonna vlog a little bit while I'm doing this, but this is a toy video. I want to show, compare and contrast of the vintage Littlest Pet Shop to the more modern one, even though the modern one now itself is quite old. Let me see the release date. 05. So we're looking at, even the new one is considered vintage by these standards. But I just want to show you the difference because I know a lot of on eBay, when you're looking for these toys, the majority, the newer ones are the ones that come up. And I don't really like the new one. I did buy, there was another one, I don't know what happened to her. I did buy one of them because I was like, oh my god, but they are so not the same. I think the originals were definitely better. I know that they did come out with the kitty and the bunny one as well in the newer line. I do not have those. I just have one of the newer dog ones. So anyway, I'm going to show you the vintage one. Now this, I wish it was my original, but it's not. There are differences about this one that I'm not crazy about. But this is a vintage, one of the original Puppy Surprises. And I believe this is the Collie. No, this isn't the Collie. Is it the Cocker Spaniel? I'm pretty sure that this is considered the Cocker Spaniel in the line. There were so many different ones. There was Huskies, Poodles, Cocker Spaniels, Dalmatians, so many different ones. There's a few that are on the wish list that I will be getting in the future. But they have the rubber face. Now her hair, my original one was in way better condition, near mint. Again, it's still sort of subject, you know what happened to those. We've spoken about that. But this isn't bad. Even the collar that I had on mine was mint. This one is not. It just looks like some ribbon that they tied around the neck. It's not the original at all. Little fluffy tail, and of course the babies are kept underneath. Now mine originally had 5. This one, I think there's doubles because I think I've purchased others. No, there are just 3 in this one. So I have 2 girls and a boy. And I'm looking for the other 2 that I had. I've been wanting to get the complete puppy set for mine, but these are fine. Sorry guys, that's I just did a comment that is getting a lot of attention. Anyway, so this is the first girl. Now as you can see, cute plastic face. Come on, zoom in. How adorable is she? The pink bow, so you can tell she's a girl. She's even got on her neck a little heart, which is supposed to match her mother's heart pendant that they originally came with. And they're a little beanbaggy type. I'll show you the other 2. Now these 2 are both sleeping. I think they're adorable. Aren't they so cute? Come on. These are both sleeping. This is the boy. Obviously he's got the blue. The girl has the pink. And they also have the little hearts under the neck. Now, quick fact, you guys might not have known. Originally, pink was for boys and blue was for girls. Way back in medieval times. But it was switched later on, I believe because because we're talking medieval times here, they believe that men are the dominating race, and the blue dyes were more expensive, which is why you typically see the Holy Mother with blue, because that was the most expensive dye. That was the richest dye that they could use. So that's why they're associated with that. So that's a little tidbit for you. But those are the puppies that came in in this vintage Puppy Surprise. Now, I'm going to show you the different, and I will compare and contrast them. So now here is a poodle of the 2005 one. Now her necklace did break. It was a brush. Actually, the necklace didn't break. It was actually a Velcro. But this was the one that came out in 2005. This is a purple poodle one. Now, already off the bat, you can see it's a lot smaller. This is more like the one. There was another Puppy Surprise that was released that only had either 2 or 3 puppies. And the eyes would open and shut with warmer icy water. This one is more like that style, not the original Puppy Surprise. So this one's more like that style. You can Google it if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But I think if you guys are aware of these products, you probably know what I'm talking about. So that's what this one looks like. And she's got like a little something on her. Okay. So same concept, but again, doesn't have the plastic face. It has these plastic eyes instead. I like the rubber face better myself. I think there's more detail in that. I guess this is considered more actual dog-like. I don't know. I don't exactly like this particular one. And of course, like the others, they have the pouch where the puppies are kept. I will give them that the quality of the pouch is a little bit better than the original. Now, this one has 3. And the way you can tell on these ones is the color of their ears, which I think is kind of silly. I don't think these puppies are even halfway as decent as the originals. They are so, the quality is not here. Now this is a pink one. This is, I mean, a girl one because she's got the pink ears. She's got this like cutie mark or beauty mark, kind of like the My Little Pony series does. But I mean, and it's a lot smaller than, and they're not beanie bagged at all. Here's a boy one. Here's a little boy. But the quality's not there. Look, the one eye's bigger than the other one on this guy here. Not really crazy about it. And then I got this random, this is another pink one, but it doesn't even look like a dog. It looks like a hamster. See? How weird. But let's do a comparison next to each other. Now, this one is the one in 92. This one came out in 2005. So you could tell the face difference here. Huge. This one to me looks more like a real dog than this one. Now true, the Puppy Surprise line did have odd colors. They did have pinks and blues and all kinds of odd colors. I know there was even, there were purple ones as well. They did have a bunch of funky colors, but as far as actual looking like a dog, this one, in my opinion, the original, is way closer to looking like an actual dog than its 2005 counterpart. This one, it's just like, I mean, it has the matching beauty mark that the puppies have. I mean, it's just one of those things that I think as time goes on, and I think every generation says that the quality of the toys goes cheaper. I had bought a Disney princess doll. It was actually Belle for my goddaughter, and the plastic, like I'm used to the hard rubber Barbies, like they were nice thick rubber dolls, or heavyweight, a better quality than what this doll was. Now, this was actual Disney licensed, and it felt like that hollow, cheap plastic that you see in like the dollar store Barbies. Well, you know, the dolls that are like those fashion dolls. And I was extremely disappointed because it wasn't like this doll was cheap, you know what I mean? So I feel like as time goes on, the quality of toys does suffer a little bit. Now I know that we have to keep up with child safety laws. Looking back, a lot of toys that I played with, like the original Little People, are actually considered choking hazards today. The new ones are a lot different than the ones that we originally played with. But as far as this goes, this definitely cost a lot more to make than this did. You can definitely tell the quality difference just by looking at them alone. I personally like the old one. Maybe if you are a younger generation or younger than myself, you would prefer this one. Now this was made by Play School, and these were made by Hasbro, I believe. So even different companies. But like I said, I think that one is better. Now, the puppies alone, and the puppies, for the vintage or the original Puppy Surprise, they'll sell for 30 bucks easy for a puppy. You can get these guys for like cents. But let's just compare here. These are 2 girls. Now look, now size-wise, there's a big difference here. Very big difference. Not that I really care, because even the puppies that came in the Sleepy Eye collection from the original series were smaller. And there was even a series later on that came out where you could get a runt, where you might find a smaller, like a little bit tinier than the normal puppy. None of these are those, I believe. No, none of these are runts. But later on, they did come out where you could find a runt of the litter, which was exciting, you know, just to something rev up. But even that is still bigger than these things are. Like I said, the one looks like a hamster. It doesn't even look like a puppy. Now, I know that the rubber and the plastic and the ribbon is probably more costly than making these weird little hamster creatures. But it doesn't even look like a dog. I mean, this looks like a dog-esque figure. This is, you know, I think even like in the Barbie collection, like some of her pets are soft, or even her stuffed animals look kind of like this. But I mean, look at the faces, guys. Seriously, is there really a comparison here? Is there really I mean, if you like the purple, go for it. That's awesome. But I prefer the originals. Look at how cute. Like I said, they did have ones that open and close their eyes. There were so many different ones in the original line that had this. I love the original line. This one, Now, I believe, I know I paid about $19.90 something for this purple one. I think when they originally came out in '92 that they were about $25. I mean, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. But, I mean, money, how can I say this? Inflation and, like, money is sometimes worth more at some times than others. Like, even though things were cheaper in the 50s, the money was actually worth more than it is today. If that makes sense to you. So, but I think the quality of this toy is way, way better. Obviously, you guys know where my loyalty lies. You know that it's definitely with the original collections. I have all, except for one I'm trying to replace. And I'm trying to get like some of the babies. So I'm looking into getting some more of the collection. Plus I'd like to get into the different types because there were different dogs. Even the horses, there was different colored horses. And there's a few different colored bears. Like the color variation I would like to eventually get. That would be really cool. But it's not required. Right now I'm just trying to get my original sets. And she's actually not how I remembered mine, but I'm not heartbroken over it either. This is what my dog looked like. What I am upset about is not having the necklace. I thought this had the actual necklace, and this ribbon that they've tied around the neck actually has done a little damage to the toy. Not that I would ever sell this toy, but, you know, it's just one of those things. You guys know how particular I am when it comes to my toy collection, and I'll have to do like an updated video. But I wanted to compare and contrast, since I do have a newer version of the Puppy Surprise line, or 2005. This is going to be 10 years old next year, guys. Isn't that, like, ridiculous? It's kind of hard to believe that this is going to be 10 years old. I still can't believe it. I remember the day I bought this. I was like, yay! I was so excited. I also remember the age I was when I bought that, too, so we won't get into that too much. So, guys, that was my comparison on the original as opposed to the new or newer version of the Puppy Surprise toys. So I really love doing toy videos. You guys know that. I'm really excited. I have a toy giveaway video going on right now that you totally got to check out. If you haven't yet, definitely go check it out. You have no idea how hard it was for me not to keep that toy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. And let me know about your toy collections or videos you want to see. I'm always interested in what you guys have to tell me. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.